Blast processing. Hello, what's story, morning glory, Marvel64 here, and welcome to Let's Play Sonic 3D Blast for the Mega Drive Genesis. If you're playing in Europe, like me, this is known as Flicky's Island. Well, if you're using the game in European Mega Drive, but like me, but if you're using a USA one, it's called Sonic 3D Blast. This game is also on Saturn and PC. The both PC and Saturn versions are very similar to each other, except for one difference. I'm going to change my controls because I do not like being able. Whoops! I do not like being able. I do not like not having my jump button on B or A on this 360 controller. That's it's the problem I've always had. It's actually certain prototypes actually have a really off-model version of Sonic here. For some odd reason, it has a real dopey looking face, lovingly named Down Syndrome Sonic by the Sonic fanbase. But anyway, let's start this. Flickies are mysterious birds. They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. Robotnik learns about the Flickies. I will change the Flickies into robots and have them search for the Chaos Emeralds for me. Using the infinite power of the emeralds, I can conquer the world. Sonic visits Flicky Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots. And he sits there like a complete melon with two robots waving at him. But while they're guarding him, he strikes them. Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped. Sonic starts to defeat the enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside. I swear to God, Go Sonic, you can walk through the big rings with the help of the Flickies, chase after Robotnik and defeat his plans. I was trying to do a Sonic voice then, but for some odd reason it came out sounding something like Prince Richard from Tales of Graces. For some odd reason I think a somewhat kinda good impression of him. Although I think I do better pirate than him. I mean, I must admit, in my Lunar video, that was just so awesome. Talking to the pirate, I never knew I could do that fairly well. That's my first time doing a pirate impression. In case anyone's wondering. Remember this part level for later. Just remember it. So then, why is Sonic 3D Blast here? Well, I must admit, unlike the other two games, this game is actually pretty fun. It actually can be quite fun. Unfortunately, it does have its flaws. Okay, that must mean a car revving. So I just heard a really, really strange sound. Creeped the hell out of me, actually. And Knuckles is here! He wasn't here before, but he's here now. And we get sent to Special Stage. Tails and Knuckles are in this game, but they only serve the purpose of entering the Special Stage. If you give them 50 rings, or give them a total of 50 rings, you'll be able to enter a Special Stage. Remember, I gave him... Well, I think I gave him a total of 50 rings. However, you don't have to, like I did just then, you don't have to give him 50 in one fell swoop. You can just give him a small bit and add them up. I'll show you that in an example in a bit. And there we go. First Chaos Emerald in the game. I believe it's orange. Oh, well, apparently it's yellow on the set screen. But, oh well. Please don't mind the weird sound. If you can hear it, that's my fan going. British summer is actually hot for once. In Britain, we always have crappy summers. Like places like in the USA, you bastards get all the sun. No, I'm just joking. But also, like I said, British summers, they really, really bloody suck. So then, main reason why this game does have its flaws, some of the reason going in a diagonal direction is actually kind of difficult. So about that small interruption. It's fairly difficult to keep Sonic in a straight line going diagonal. It could be just me, but oh, lots of flicking. Okay. Okay. So, where the bloody hell did I lose the flickies? This is also another complaint about this game. Losing flickies is one of the most frustrating things that can happen. Oh, it's down here. It really is frustrating. Especially the green ones. They all do something different, which I like. The green ones, blue ones follow Sonic, but that time that one kinda Sonic Radar took a blip, guess you could say. The purple ones just go around in a circle and don't even bother to find Sonic, while red ones just hop, while green ones just go around the place, not a care in the world, and just get lost. They seem to do it on purpose, and they seem to enjoy it. But to be fair, they do look muddled like old men, so I guess that kind of explains something. Why they just go around like as if they're blind as a bat. That was so stereotypical, wasn't it? Sorry. And also, the game gets fairly repetitive, and it's fairly easy too. I mean, hey, I'm doing this with no effort whatsoever. I'm destroying the special stage and the other one before it. Completely destroying it. Let me turn off that fan. It's getting a bit cold in here, but I'll probably have to turn it on back on in a bit. And there's a lot of backtracking. Sometimes you have to drop going down from another earlier area to get to somewhere, and you have to go all the way back through the level. It doesn't happen a lot, I must admit, but when it only happens mostly in this level, or the first two levels. Or first two zones, shall I say. And I should explain about shields, but I forgot. We have the golden shield, we have blue shield, which protects against lightning. Although we're not going to bump into any electric attacks for quite a fair amount in the game. For a huge amount of the game, we won't encounter electrical hazards. So it's kind of a redundant shield in my opinion. Or it's kind of pointless. Or too over-specialised, shall I say, for something that you only encounter about 1 or 2 times. There's red shield, which attacks against fire, just like the fire shield in Sonic 3. And we also have this shield I got on right now, the Golden Shield. This does a homing attack. So yeah, homing attack actually did appear in the classic games. To be fair, classic Sonic only needed ability for it. Then unlocking the ability for it in the console version of Sonic Generations makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Speaking of which, Sonic Generations, that game is freaking amazing. However, it's not really the best game. I think it's lived up to the hype, although it does have its flaws. I'd say that Sonic Colors is a much better Sonic game. But still though, Generations was just an amazing game. Absolutely fantastic. Sega did a really good job with it, I think. And it's such a shame it gets its detractors, because it is a good game. It really is. Sonic Colors was, I'd say, it's pretty better. Just because it got a hell of a lot of good responses. Well, except from Game Informer about Tim and Terry can go fuck himself. After reading, and it's not because he gave the Sonic games a bad review, a negative review. It's just because his reviewing style sucks. I mean, seriously, I read his GoldenEye review, and I can kind of say, lol, you what? Or whatever. No. Better thing to say is this guy for real? It's just like he complained about the blur, making it out to be absolutely blinding, even though it's only a slightly little blur when you reload. It doesn't punish you for reloading all the time. Because seriously, it's only a little blur. It does not blind you. It does not ruin your sight for the next shot. It does not do any of that shit, Tim. You are a complete fucking moron, and you need to stop being a graphics whore. Yeah, you probably won't watch this, but hey, who gives a shit? That was fun while it lasted. But seriously though, it's just that blur. Why is that such a big deal? Well, it is a simple blur, and if I had a capture device, I would show off what the hell I mean. Seriously. Oh, and I hear that Jim Sterling is still failing. Well, to be fair, I must admit, he's... Ah, you bastard. I actually didn't notice that thing firing at me. Yeah, first death of the game, and the first level. I was. As I was saying, I hear that Jim Sterling is still failing as a reviewer. I must admit, his Jim Quisition series, it's not bad, except for the classic video games video. I felt that what he said was a bit much of a double standard. Classic games are shit just because of release, well, 5 examples of bad games, even though 2 of them aren't really bad. And there are way more better games than those bad games. Basically, by his logic, modern gaming is bad. If you imply that same logic to modern video games. But as a reviewer, somebody please shoot him. He sucks at reviewing forever. He really does. His reviews are poorly written, and half his arguments don't make any sense whatsoever. I've actually only read one of them, and that is one on Sonic Colors. Never again will I go to Destructoid. Never again will I. Then again, I hear that his review of Mario Kart 7 was bad. Because he gave the game a 5 just because it's 2 bad points. But anyway, we've encountered Tails again. That was fairly short walk from where Knuckles was. But no, the placing of these two will get really ridiculous later in Spring Stadium. And I intend to show this off. It is just so funny. Whoa. And done. Never emerald. Fucking be bothered and find Tails and Knuckles without breaking a sweat, without messing up once in the special stages. Well, at least failing at special stage once, not failing at one once. But it took a long time to get out. I'll be able to get all 7 emeralds by the end of Rusty Ruin. That's how easy this game is. It's quite possible. I would like to show it off. I really would like to show that off. Just because despite not liking this game, I am awesome at it. And I think the guy... In fact, there's someone posted a topic on game FAQs, which was just so stupid, it's just hilarious. Yes, why do Sonic fans intend of beating the game 100% while it's, even though they say it's shit? Why prolong the suffering? Well then, Mr. whoever you are, user, have you... Sonic fans are not like that. Yes, they may be complete twats, I will admit, the fanbase, I must admit, despite being part of the fanbase, some of the things they've done and said have really pissed me off. But I'm pretty sure that they even have the common sense not to do that. And 2, have you ever heard of Let's Players and completionists? You know, people who 100% a game and Let's Players are people who walk through it. And yes, usually have to be at 100%. Have you heard of them? Seriously, he seems to forget that. I must admit my response to that was a bit ignorant and kind of proved his point. Which I feel stupid for doing. But still though. You seem to completely forget that. And the hilarious argument he had with someone on the forums. Apparently someone's argument is invalid just because they can 100% Sonic 06 but not 100% Super Mario Galaxy 2. Good sir, have you ever played Super Mario 64 2? No, Super Mario Galaxy 2. You do realise that that game is complete hell to 100%. You do realise that, right? Which, to be fair, kind of not really an excuse, but seriously though, I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder to 100% Super Mario Galaxy 2 than 100% to 100% Sonic 06. I'm pretty damn sure that it's much harder to do so. The only thing that's gonna cripple you in Sonic 06 is glitchiness. Super Mario Galaxy 2, on the other hand, some of those green stars are hidden in retarded places. I mean, it's on the Nintendo Hard page on TV Tropes for a reason. Damn it. And why the hell do I keep getting hit by that? But anyway, the bosses, I'd say, are pretty interesting. There's some pretty interesting bosses in this game. Like this one is not really the best, I'd say. It's fairly easy to get 2 hits on him. What? No, it's not fairly easy, but it is possible to get 2 hits on him. And I think if I didn't kill him, I probably would have been able to get 2 hits on him. I think you need a higher elevation, and you need to jump on him at the right timing. But anyway, see you next time for more Sonic 3D Blast. See you next time!